The Ramayana, an epic tale of love, duty and dharma, holds a revered place in the heart of Indian consciousness. It narrates the story of Rama, the prince of Ayodhya, and his quest to rescue his wife Sita from the clutches of Ravana, the king of Lanka. The epic has transcended geographical boundaries and cultural differences. It has been told and retold for centuries. Each retelling adds unique flavors and perspectives to the original narrative. One such captivating interpretation comes from the Jain tradition. Jainism offers a distinct lens through which we can view this timeless tale. It provides profound insights into the nature of karma, non-violence, and the pursuit of liberation. This essay delves into the fascinating world of the Jain Ramayana. We will primarily focus on this is a significant Jain text composed by the revered Jain monk Vimal Suri. Through exploring the Jain retelling, we aim to uncover the unique aspects that set it apart from the traditional Valmiki Ramayana. We will encounter familiar characters like Rama, Lakshman, and Ravana. However, we will discover that their portrayals are imbued with Jain philosophical values. This exploration promises to be an enriching journey. We will see how a timeless epic can be reinterpreted to reflect the core principles of a distinct faith. The Jain tradition, with its emphasis on non-violence, ahimsa, and the pursuit of spiritual liberation, moksha, offers a unique interpretation of the Ramayana. In the Jain perspective, violence is considered the greatest sin. All living beings, regardless of their size or species, are believed to possess a soul. Every soul is on a journey towards liberation. The Jain Ramayana, therefore, reimagines the characters and events through this lens of non-violence and spiritual growth. Central to the Jain worldview is the concept of karma. Karma is the law of cause and effect. It determines the course of one's rebirths. Every action, thought and intention leaves an imprint on the soul. This influences the experiences of future lives. The Jain Ramayana underscores the consequences of karma. It highlights how past deeds shape the destinies of the characters. This perspective adds layers of complexity to the narrative. It prompts reflection on the choices we make and their impact on our spiritual progress. The Jain Ramayana is not just a retelling of an epic, it is a powerful vehicle for conveying profound philosophical truths. It encourages introspection and self-reflection. The story becomes a means to understand the principles of Jainism and apply them to our own lives. Through the trials and tribulations of the characters, we are encouraged to contemplate our own actions, motivations, and the path we choose to tread. The stands as a prominent pillar of Jain literature. It is a masterpiece that narrates the epic tale of Rama from a Jain perspective. The credit for this remarkable work goes to Vimal Suri, a revered Jain monk who lived between the 3rd and 4th centuries CE. His retelling is not merely a rehashing of the Valmiki Ramayana, it is a unique tapestry woven with threads of Jain philosophy and ethics. Vimal Suri's narrative is deeply rooted in Jain cosmology and beliefs. He presents Rama as a compassionate and enlightened soul. Even though he is a warrior, he is bound by the principles of non-violence. The concept of karma takes center stage, dictating the actions and consequences faced by the characters. Ravana, often demonized in other versions, is portrayed as a complex character. He is burdened by his past karma, which ultimately leads to his downfall. He is not merely a religious text, it is a literary masterpiece. Vimal Suri's command over language, his vivid descriptions, and his ability to evoke emotions make the epic come alive. Scholars like Herman Jacobi and K.R. Chandra have made significant contributions in bringing this work to light. Their translations and interpretations have made this Jain classic accessible to a wider audience. Through Vimal Suri masterfully interweaves entertainment with enlightenment. He uses the familiar narrative of the Ramayana to impart profound spiritual teachings. It is a testament to the power of storytelling as a tool for spiritual instruction. Vimal Suri's work continues to inspire and enlighten readers. It offers a unique perspective on the timeless epic and its relevance in the context of Jain philosophy. Section 4. Padma, the Jain Rama. In the vibrant tapestry of the Jain Ramayana, Rama, the central protagonist, undergoes a transformation as profound as the philosophical underpinnings of the narrative itself. Known as Padma in Vimalsuris, he embodies the virtues of Jainism, emerging as a beacon of compassion, righteousness, and ultimately liberation. Padma's journey is not merely about rescuing his wife Sita from the clutches of Ravana. It is a journey of spiritual evolution, of confronting one's karma and striving for liberation from the cycle of birth and death. Unlike the warrior king of the Valmiki Ramayana, Padma is portrayed as a compassionate soul. He's deeply affected by the violence that surrounds him. His actions are always tempered by his adherence to Jain principles of non-violence and respect for all living beings. One of the most striking aspects of Padma's character is his voluntary renunciation of the throne. Unlike the Valmiki Ramayana, where Rama is exiled due to Kaikeyi's machinations, Padma chooses to relinquish power and embrace a life of spiritual pursuit. This decision underscores the Jain emphasis on detachment from worldly possessions and seeking inner peace. Padma's willingness to embrace a simple life devoid of material comforts speaks volumes about his spiritual maturity. Padma's story is not just about individual liberation, it's about inspiring others to embark on their own spiritual journeys. He becomes a catalyst for change, encouraging those around him to recognize the impermanence of the material world and seek solace in the pursuit of moksha. Through his actions and teachings, Padma embodies the ideals of Jainism. He becomes an exemplary figure for devotees seeking to navigate the complexities of life while striving for spiritual enlightenment. Section 5. Lakshman and Ravana reimagined roles. The Jain Ramayana, particularly in Vimalsuris, reimagines the characters of Lakshman and Ravana, imbuing them with qualities and motivations that align with Jain philosophy. Lakshman, traditionally known for his unwavering loyalty and devotion to Rama, takes on a more complex role in the Jain retelling. While his love and respect for Padma remain steadfast, Lakshman's actions are often driven by a sense of protectiveness that sometimes overshadows his commitment to non-violence. His killing of Ravana, though depicted as an act of self-defense, weighs heavily on his conscience. This internal conflict highlights the complexities of adhering to Jain principles in a world often driven by conflict. Ravana, the primary antagonist, undergoes a significant transformation in the Jain narrative. Rather than being portrayed as a purely evil being, he is depicted as a tragic figure, bound by his past karma. His actions, though considered wrong, are shown to stem from a complex web of desires, ambitions, and past grievances. The highlights Ravana's intelligence, his mastery of scriptures, and his deep devotion to his family. This nuanced portrayal challenges the traditional binary of good and evil, suggesting that even the most villainous characters are capable of possessing redeeming qualities. Ravana's ultimate downfall serves as a stark reminder of the inescapable consequences of karma. His story becomes a cautionary tale, urging introspection and self-reflection.